Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of eternity. One step forward, and your soul plunges into a fiery abyss forever. One step back, and you're saved. What decides your fate? 11 sins, 11 deadly traps that could drag you straight to hell, revealed by a saint who saw it all with her own eyes. Today, we're exploring St. Faustina's urgent warning about the sins that could cost you your soul. This is wild, it's real, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss a single second. And drop a comment below. Tell me what country you're watching from. Is it the United States, United Kingdom, Australia? I want to know where my crew's at. All right, let's get into it, because this could change everything you think you know about life, death, and what comes after. So, who is this Saint Faustina, and why should you care? Picture this, Poland, 1930s. A young nun named Helena Kowalska, later known as Saint Faustina, is living a quiet life in her convent. But then, bam, Jesus himself starts appearing to her. Yeah, you heard that right. She claimed she saw visions of Christ, heaven, hell, and purgatory, and he gave her a mission: warn the world about sin before it's too late. She wrote it all down in a diary, hundreds of pages that are still shaking people to their core today. And in those pages, she revealed sins so dangerous, so sneaky, that they could send your soul spiraling into eternal darkness. Today, we're breaking down 11 of them, sins she saw with her own eyes, leading souls to hell. Stick with me, because this isn't just a history lesson, it's a wake-up call.
Before we delve in deeper, please take 5 seconds to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on similar videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Back to our discussion.
First up, rejecting God completely. Faustina wrote about souls who didn't just doubt God, they flat out said, "Nah, I'm good without him." She saw these people in her visions, and here's the chilling part. They weren't screaming or fighting as they fell into hell. They chose it. Faustina said their pride was so thick, they'd rather burn forever than bow to something bigger than themselves. Think about that. Have you ever met someone who's so set in their ways they'd rather die than admit they're wrong? That's the vibe here. And Faustina's warning? Don't let pride trick you into thinking you don't need forgiveness. Number 2 is despair. This one's sneaky. Faustina saw souls who believed they were too far gone, like, "I've messed up so bad, even God can't save me." She said Jesus told her this breaks his heart the most. Why? Because despair is like slamming the door on his mercy. Picture this. A guy who's done some dark stuff, maybe he hurt someone, maybe he's drowning in guilt, and instead of asking for help, he just gives up. Faustina's like, no, that's the trap. Mercy's always there, but you've got to reach for it. Third sin, hatred that consumes you. Faustina saw people who let hate take over their whole lives, hating others, hating themselves, hating God. She described this one soul in hell, surrounded by demons, still cursing everyone they blamed for their misery. It's like they carried their hate with them into eternity. Real talk. We've all felt anger, right? But Faustina's warning is clear: don't let it fester. It's not just about forgiving others, it's about saving yourself. Number 4 hits differently: leading others into sin. Faustina said she saw people in hell who didn't just mess up themselves, they dragged others down with them. Think about influencers pushing toxic ideas, or that friend who's always like, "Come on, one little lie won't hurt." Faustina's vision showed these souls facing extra punishment because every soul they corrupted added to their tab. Wild, right? makes you think twice about the example you're setting. Fifth sin, abusing God's name. This isn't just about swearing. Faustina meant using God's name to manipulate, to curse, or to fake holiness. She saw hypocrites who'd preach one thing and live the opposite, and their punishment was brutal. Ever seen someone throw around "God told me" just to get their way? That's the kind of stuff she's talking about. It's a power trip that ends badly. Sixth sin, ignoring the poor. Faustina had this vision of souls who hoarded everything, money, time, love, while others starved. Jesus told her, "What you do for the least of these, you do for me." She saw these selfish souls in hell, clutching empty riches that couldn't save them. It's a gut punch. How often do we walk past someone in need and pretend we didn't see? Number 7, lust that destroys. Faustina didn't just mean the obvious stuff. She saw people who let lust wreck marriages, families, even their own souls. She described demons tormenting these souls, feeding off the chaos they'd caused. It's not about attraction. It's about obsession that leaves nothing but ashes. Real question, where's the line for you? Eighth sin, stealing with no remorse. Faustina saw thieves, not just bank robbers, but people who cheated others out of time, trust, or dignity. She said the worst part was they didn't care who they hurt. Picture someone scamming their way through life, laughing it off. Faustina's like, that laughter stops in hell. Heavy stuff. Ninth sin, bearing false witness. Faustina saw souls who lied to destroy others, spreading rumors, framing the innocent. She said their tongues burned in hell, a punishment for every word they twisted. Ever seen a lie spiral out of control? This is that, times 1,000. 10th sin, envy that poisons. Faustina saw people so jealous they'd rather see others fail than succeed themselves. She described this soul in hell, clawing at others even there, still obsessed with what they didn't have. It's creepy how envy can twist us, Faustina's saying, let it go before it's too late. Last one, number 11, unrepentant rebellion. Faustina saw souls who knew they were wrong, but doubled down anyway. No apologies, no regrets, just defiance. She said Jesus offered them chance after chance, but they spit in his face. It's the ultimate gamble, and they lost everything. So, there you have it. St. Faustina's 11 sins that could send your soul to hell. It's intense, right? She wasn't trying to scare us for fun. She wanted us to wake up, to choose mercy, to live better. What do you think? Which of these hit you the hardest? Drop a comment below. Did any of these make you rethink your life? And hey, if you were blessed watching this, smash that like button, share it with a friend, and let's keep this conversation going. Here's a few questions for you. 1. Do you believe visions like Faustina's are real? 2. Which sin do you see most in the world today? And 3. What's one thing you're going to change after watching this? Can't wait to read your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed, stay curious, and I'll catch you later.